Britain, we need to raise your taxes. USA, how about you suck our star-spangled ding-dongs?
The what? Ding-dongs? Hi YouTube, how are you doing? Welcome back in hell, and I hope you all have been wonderful. We will be reacting to a USA versus Europe memes again by Vascal.
USA is the best country, and everyone wants to live here.
What?
No, you're wrong. European countries are better. Aurora, penguins, and peace. I should live in Antarctica.
Honestly, yes. Honestly, yes. Look at how beautiful. And penguins are my favorite.
Why can't you just be normal? Screams in Fahrenheit. Me. How old were you? American. Oh, I was a freshman. Me, a European. I still have no idea.
A fresh... Wait. Yeah, no, I don't know.
How old you were. Someone from the UK. I'm in 6th form. Me. How many regenerations do you have left? Someone.
Regenerations? What the f is a freshman? And what the f is a 6th form? You know how we do it in the Netherlands? When you're in elementary school, you have 8 years. And it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. And then when you go into middle school, because we just have middle school, we don't have middle school plus high school, it's just one thing. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, depending on which level you do. Why make it so hard?
Do you have left? Someone. I personally think the US has good European European houses resisted the biggest storms, built out of concrete and stone, built for eternity. American houses. Help, there's some wind. You guys are disrespectful and don't deserve to win. You are doing the same thing. Stop hating us. Europe is fighting each other again. Nice. European wars. Try that again and I'll break your other hand as well. American wars.
Bro, the f***ing sandpaper walls? I mean, I know it's about that you cannot punch a hole in it, but the f***ing sandpaper walls? I have scratched too many times on it. I've scratched my hand too many times on it.
Your other hand as well. American wars. Please don't hurt me. My friend came back from the UK today, and this is the only picture he took.
My friend came back from the UK? Oh my god, he wasn't He just made a picture of the f***ing American section.
American food. This is real. We have stuff like this in stores. When telling the temperature, it's important to note that degrees Celsius stands for correct and F stands for fake.
Facts. Facts.
I think you mean can't land on the moon and landed on the moon.
Oh my god.
Tumblr screaming about Area 51. Me, a European. US house.
Me, as a European, I like to watch stuff about Area 51.
A European. US house damaged by wind. Austrian house damaged by a 10-ton massive... No, you can't just cool your house. It uses too much energy. AC go pip. Please help him. He is injured. Does he have insurance? Though, I wish I lived in Europe. You can literally ride a bike for about 20 minutes and end up in a different country with a completely different culture. If I ride a bike here for 20 minutes, I would just end up at another Walmart. Another section of Walmart. Okay, that's cool, but in America you can get 100 McNuggets for 20...
Wait, what? You can? What? I need to move. I need to move. I need to move. I need to move.
$5. Healthcare in Europe versus healthcare in USA. It's okay, we're gonna figure this out. You have money, right? How Americans see their beer versus how Germans see their beer. A European waking up early. A new problem in the US. Wimpy US outlet. Chad Europe outlet.
Wait, what?
This post was made by the EU gang.
I guess I'm not a Chad.
How I sleep at night with my European superiority complex. Europeans, after a 5-hour car trip to visit another country.
True.
Americans, after their weekly 5-hour car ride to the grocery store.
Jesus!
Europeans. American food is so unhealthy. Also Europeans. Breakfast. When you're from Europe.
I'm very proud that I can say I do not relate with the European breakfast here.
Breakfast. When you're from Europe and you're losing an argument against an American. At least I have healthcare.
Jesus.
At least I have healthcare. President of America. Meanwhile, the president of Portugal. He's just chill.
Oh my god, look at that picture you took with the girls.
Haha, I build tall building. No, tall buildings will hide our beautiful and historical architecture. Asia and America. How many tall buildings do you want? Yes. Americans, when asked their opinions on 90% of European countries. What is this? Americans with England or France. Americans with Ireland for whatever reason. Let's go! Europeans calling Americans stupid for not being able to name half of the countries in Europe. Europeans not being able to name half of the US states.
I mean, yeah, kind of same. I guess people use the argument that Europe is different countries, I guess. So how can you not know about the different countries is, I guess, the argument. But technically it's the same, that we don't know half of the states either.
I'd like some freedom and a side of liberty, please. Europe, but without the cringe. You know, in Europe, it's not customary to tip, and they write the date with the day before the month. That's pretty neat.
They write the date with the day before the month.
I can respect that. No, you can't just use month, date, year.
I don't care that they do that. It's just like, because I'm so used to day, month, year, that sometimes I'm confused which one is being used, and I can only tell if the date says something that's not possible in months. I'm like, oh yeah.
French friend. Well, the total cost of me going to med school is about 406 a year. 1,000? No, euro. It sounds a little high, but it covers the costs of my textbooks, extra classes, and most of my housing. How much is it for you? That's $459. What the hell? European to American friend. Happy birthday, bro. American. Dude, my birthday is tomorrow. European.
I'm from the future. Yeah.
Europeans, when they find out that America is only the 12th most obese country.
Wait, what is the number one? Tonga or a Polynesian country? Tonga is number one, and you guys actually went to 13. Good job, America. Good job.
American saying Van Gogh is pronounced Van Gogh. British saying it's pronounced Van Gogh. It's a Dutch name, and Dutch pronounce it as Van Gogh.
No! It's pronounced Van Gogh in Dutch. What the f*** is Van Gogh? No one says Van Gogh. Van Gogh.
Meta is threatening to shut down Facebook and Instagram in Europe. This company is falling apart. If they close Facebook, the average IQ in Europe would probably go up by 50 points. Italy bad. No, we have the best country, best food, best football, best landscape. Screw you. Italy is bad. True.
When another country says that you have to stand up for your country.
Wait, do American people not call their friends mate? Is this a thing? Yep, I'm sure some do, but most people just say friend, which is boring, but whatever. Wait, so you go up to your friends and be like, hello friend, we use names. In some regions, it is customary to greet our friends with affectionate pet names, like dumb, making a house with proper equipment? Nah, let's just use this. Americans. I just finished high school. I think I'll become a plumber so I can earn 70k before I'm 25. Europeans. I just finished my PhD in computer science. Will anyone pay me 30k? Makes fun of the United States all the time. Gets all defensive when you make fun of Europe.
Hey, it's not me. I stay out of this shit. I stay out of this shit.
Americans cooking. Add a cup of flour. I don't know, it says add a cup of flour. Should I pack it a little? A lot or not at all? Europeans cooking. Add 120 grams of flour. Done. I wish my parents were rich so I can roam around Europe telling people I'm trying to find myself. If you ever think American stereotypes are over the top, remember that my mum just made me an apple pie because I'm moving out of the country on Friday. And my bedroom is going to be turned into an eagle sanctuary.
An eagle sanctuary?
What's living in America like? Me. I feel like I need to go to a mental hospital, but I don't want to throw my family into years of debt. My wife asked for a latte in Rome, and she was given a glass of warm milk. Yes, because Italians
I want to say, like, isn't latte just milk?
call it cafe latte. She got what she asked for. Milk. America is just all the people Europe didn't like. I guess you could say they were all American rejects. Did you just favorite? British sigh. Slightly lower Australian sigh. Canadian apology. Unwarranted American Declaration of Freedom. European. Scream of shut the hell up, America. Asian confusion. Ancient Europeans were lactose intolerant. They drank milk anyway, study finds. This is so funny and so human.
Yeah, everyone that I know is lactose intolerant also still just does this. They're like, F it, it's too good.
Americans when Europeans make fun of them. It's okay. Europeans when Americans make fun of them. Europeans normally. Can't stand Americans. Europeans when they play Grand Theft Auto for the first time. Now I am become Florida man, the consumer of drugs. Dear America, these are not Smarties, these are Smarties. Get it right. Sincerely,
Well, I don't even know that first one, huh? I've never seen that.
Europe, thank you, kind soul. And Australia, mate. Dear Europeans, this is not a biscuit. This is a biscuit. Sincerely, the guardians of breakfast and freedom. Wrong. Lies, lies, and slander. We're experiencing heavy snow. Massive snowstorm. Duh, more vodka. Looks like spring, eh? Banging my fists on a table. The cashiers have chairs. Cashiers don't have chairs where you live. In America, if you're not standing, you're not working. In Europe, if you're working, you're working. Chairs help you. What the hell is up with America?
Not all places with cashiers have chairs. When I worked as a cashier, my place didn't have chairs for us.
Hold on. People in other countries get to sit while working? America needs hope. Not in UK. When I worked at a cafe, I did not sit.
Yeah, when I was working as a cashier, this word, cashier. That word, when I was working as one, I didn't have a chair.
Russia and USA usually. Russia and USA in space. What country is next to the USA? USB. Why are the drinking fountains so short in Europe? Are Americans even real? Because how can they go to the store like this?
Honestly, yeah, how? I would feel embarrassed to go to the store like this.
Europe. I can't believe Americans don't know European flags. European flags? I don't know many of them.
Netherlands! France? I think it's Luxembourg. And then I don't know anymore.
Them. Probably know half. Europe. Doctor. Person who kills your ills with pills, then kills you with bills. Americans who use color. British who use color. Me who uses both because English is not my native language. Americans.
Same.
Gasoline has gotten so expensive. Meanwhile, Europe. Creeper van. Old folks van. The most expensive van ride of your life.
Oh, the paramedic.
Americans making 60k annually. Europeans making 60k annually. Doesn't this highly depend on which part of America you're from though? I know California you have to be making 150k to just be comfortable. Invent a new sport. Everyone starts playing it. Can't even win the championship. Invent a new sport. Nobody cares. Always be the world champs. I gotta admit, I did watch an American football game on my PC. Obviously not in person. It's kind of cool.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know about this because I just don't watch sports. I just don't watch sports.
In movies when kids sneak through their windows and I'm just like, why didn't you have screens in your windows? Who doesn't have screens in their windows? What do you do? Just let bees and bugs and birds and stuff fly into your room? What the hell?
I wish I had screens.
Literally just had to Google that. Apparently screens are widely used in Australia, USA, and Canada. In Europe, we deal with stuff that comes through the window, like a man.
Yeah, I'm a real man. I'm a real
A bat
man.
came into the and went upstairs. Hand egg coaches versus football coaches. European antagonist in American movies and TV starter pack. Americans, when they find out that tree farms are called tree schools in Germany.
Tree schools?
According to American movies. You know what I hate about American movies? They always make London to look awful. Sewer rats, dirty. It's actually pretty clean. I mean, it depends the
I've been to London. It was pretty cool.
area. Meta, if you don't let us spy on you, we will leave Europe, Europeans. Okay, leave then. Meta, you think that's cringe? Italian mums wait 9 months just to end up naming their kid Giuseppe. This guy is
What's
called
wrong with
Giuseppe.
that?
Screw you.
What's wrong with Giuseppe? Americans,
when you call an ambulance after a serious accident, you what?
Bro, that is so sad actually.
In Spider-Man 2002, Peter has a radioactive spider bite the size of a golf ball. But instead of going to a doctor, he decides to sleep it off. This is because Peter lives in America.
Oh my god, I didn't think of that.
Very popular opinion. This was the best Spider-Man. You can drive 30 hours in Michigan and still be in Michigan. The European mind cannot comprehend this. Midwesterners driving around looking for something to do this weekend. American movies be like, US, Western Europe, Eastern Europe, Mexico. How Europeans see America.
The f***ing filters.
Mexico. How Europeans see America. Get screwed. What do you call a Karen in Europe? An American. Speak American. You got any ranch dressing? USA. European forests versus... This is not what European forests are like. They
I wish it was.
are the same as Americans. How I see Europe as an American. I can't go there, so I'm looking at it on Google Maps. Britain. We need to raise your taxes. USA. How about you, sucker? Star-spangled ding-dongs.
The what? Ding dongs?
I don't want anyone to take this the wrong way, but Europe is kind of like a miniature America. All the landscape and trees and stuff are small. They're little versions of the stuff we got going on over here. Even your big things like the Alps are so cute. You could put a fun roller coaster up there and make it a little ride for the kids.
What?
The only big thing you lot have are obesity rates. Okay, medical debt and carcinogenic diets. The Alps are the biggest mountain range in the world. European culture is hating all other European nations. Like, yeah, we're at peace, we're cooperating, no tensions or anything, but if I have to talk to a goddamn bell
Oh my god, is this true?
waffles over windmills, I will annex you. I was back in Texas for literally an hour, and then be prepared.
This Be prepared, zombie apocalypse. Oh.
Be prepared for a zombie apocalypse.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I think American stereotypes are over-exaggerated, but then I remember there is a high school in my town called Independence. So that's right, America. Remember Pearl Harbor. European meme starter kit. American bad, America fat, America dumb, America guns.
Yeah.
Trying to follow a European recipe? Don't bother, it's bland. Indeed, doesn't have 20 kilos of sugar, and it's not deep fried. You know there's flavoring besides sugar and deep fry, yeah? Like, I don't know, garlic, parsley, thyme. Do Europeans have a spice rack? No, we've never heard of these all common.
Hey. Oh wait, yeah, I guess European recipes, I don't know. Thank God I eat the food from my own culture with spices and flavors.
It's not the United States is #1 in education or anything. Oh wait, we are. Yeah, your source literally puts you in place 7. It literally says that #1 is Switzerland.
Oh no, that is so embarrassing. There even is a f***ing source and I couldn't read it. No!
I think the fair list everyone can agree upon. Europe over US. No tipping, mountains next to beaches. Beautiful architecture. Great music. Europe, but USA is better. No air conditioning. No coffee. Limited Ubers. No bagels. 50 languages. All drinks served in mini cups. Health insurance is cool because you get to pay a bunch of money each month for nothing. Then if something bad happens to you, you pay a bunch more. This changes everything. Do you understand why it trips me out that people can drive over 45 minutes and be in another country? I drive for 45 minutes and I'm in like a city over. I live in Italy and took a day trip to go to Austria and Germany. It's impossible to leave Texas. You will be in Texas forever.
Once you're in Texas, you will stay in Texas forever.
Sweet and all, but Australia just ate Texas for breakfast. Just found out moose can dive as deep as 20 feet, 6 meters, for aquatic vegetation. Can you imagine like being a diver and you're 20 feet underwater? It's murky and you run into a moose. A moose. This is, by the way, one of the reasons that a regular predator of the moose is the orca whale. What the heck is that?
What? That would be terrifying to suddenly see that, especially if you didn't know about this.
The European mind cannot comprehend this. Chocolate covered bacon. That doesn't even.
What? Chocolate covered? I saw a TikToker eat different kind of donuts, and one of her donuts was like one with bacon on it. I think it was like maple bacon donut or something. I could be wrong, but it was bacon. And now I'm kind of interested.
Sound nice. So UK surveillance, USA surveillance, Eastern Europe. This is actually really funny. In high school, my humanities teacher told us a story about one of the Europe trips he had gone on with the school a few summers past. So him and the group of kids were in the middle of Rome and the tour guide had gotten lost. They could figure out how to get to some church they were going to see. All of a sudden, one of the students called attention to himself. He says he knows where to go and just starts walking around the streets, taking back roads and side streets, and within 20 minutes, they're at the church they needed to get to. My teacher asks the kid if he has ever been to Italy before. He says, no, he just knew where to go because he played Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
See? And then there are people who say that you don't learn anything from games.
Harry Potter. Spells are very specific pronunciations, enunciations, and wand movements. Fantastic beasts. Just point and shoot, man. It's like British style versus American style. We think all Americans are fat, and yet we win gold medals at the Olympics. We got a few too, even though we are the size of Ohio. America, when the French asked for their money back in 1786, I declare bankruptcy. Canada, Russia, Japan, China, Europe, USA. Independence from Britain is celebrated somewhere in the world. On average, 1 in 7 days. USA, Michigan, Japan. Damn, this season of New USA is lit. Lit. So my stupid butt cancelled my credit card because I saw someone was using it in Europe. But I am in Europe and I'm the only one using it. Me. Are you British? Him. How did you know? Also him. Americans. How did you know we're American? Also American. Midwest foods that would kill a European.
What the f am I looking at? What is this? What? Huh?
Europeans. Go to sleep, Americans. Weapons are part of my religion, Europeans. Why can't you just be normal? Europe. Screams in 40 degrees Celsius. 7-Eleven announced, bring your own cup day and you can fill anything with Slurpee.
How would you even finish that?
With Slurpee. American Spider-Man. I refuse to kill anyone. Japanese Spider-Man. He has a gun. Americans. Gas is so darn expensive. Also Americans. Drives a car as big as a World War II tank. Americans sharing their opinions in a less cancelable way. Europeans harshly poking fun at every country. America's too easy. Losing pounds in the UK. Losing pounds in the US.
Oh, wow.
All of the US celebrating 420. Me, as a European trying to figure out what month is the 20th.
This is the only way that I can read the date. I'm like, oh yeah, 20 is not a month. So I guess we're talking about the 20th day of April.
Europeans when Americans don't know where Gloucestershire is. Europeans when they are asked to label a US map for the state other than California or Texas.
I don't even know where Texas is.
Languages spoken in European countries, according to movies made in Europe, according to movies made in the USA. Most of us are a hospital bill away from being broke. I'm sorry, is this some sort of American joke that I'm too European to understand? On today's episode of How American Are You? I deep fried a loaded gun.
Why?
Did you eat it though? Non-native
Yeah.
English speakers choosing which accent to steal for the rest of their life. I have a bloody nose. Mate, we all have noses in it. Waiting room of a family court in England. Europeans. I have one job, plenty of blah 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 blah. This is not true though.
Wait, what? It's too much to read.
One job does not. No, this must be a really old meme because we still need to get 3 jobs just like the Americans. Europe is explaining why they are better than America. And that's a fact. Praying for the people in England. What happened there? They live there. 25-year-old European versus 25-year-old American. It seems like they had their life more in check. American police in films versus British police in films. America. We want to know where you are going and where you are going. Europe, go screw yourself. Everything is confusing.
I kind of feel more confused when I look at the American map. I don't know, maybe because I'm just not used to stuff being so organized. Like, what? What?
Confusing. US introduces AI-powered vending machines to sell bullets. This is the most American headline ever. Europeans talking to Americans. Expectation.
Metric system is better and Celsius makes more sense. Imperial system is stupid.
No, imperial system is better. We love inches and pounds. Your system is stupid. Lol. Reality. Lol. You're right. It's unfair of the EU to tax people of another country when they have no say. The United States. World. Glove box. USA. Glock box. The fact that Europeans make these memes, while most Americans don't give the slightest damn, is evidence of that being the other way around. Centimeters, kilograms, liters, Celsius. America, crying.
I think it's true.
Me, a European, opening Reddit the day after a US presidential debate. Did IQs just drop sharply while
Oh, yeah.
I was away? This is me going on Twitter. You guys should see UK Parliament. They're just shouting at each other. Northern Europeans. I apologize profusely for my non-native English. I do hope my impoverished vocabulary won't hinder or devalue our conversation. Southern Europeans. Hey, speak English, very good. Honestly, anyone trying to speak English is good enough.
Yeah. Only, like, you're trying, and that's already good enough.
Of accents. I think it's kind of weird and mean and cringe.
It's weird.
Unless they're being mean to you, then go for it. They should add trench warfare mechanics to football. This is already the sport where they have 10 severe injuries in 30 seconds to gain 5 yards of wet grass. What more do you want? Europeans to stop pretending this post is even remotely vague about which type of football we're talking about. They should add trench warfare to football and football 2, the old one. Big fan of calling the original one football 2. I mean, as long as you're not calling it soccer. Do people outside of US celebrate the American Independence Day? 4th of July. Why or why not?
What? Is this seriously a question?
Why would they? Do you guys in America celebrate Red October Revolution? No, what's that? GBBO. A s'more is basically just an Italian meringue sandwiched between 2 Ganache covered digestives. Americans. Amazing. Every word of what you just said is wrong. I feel like Tumblr doesn't know about the pain and suffering that is English tap water. Girl, there are staglamites inside me.
Why
Opie lives
is it
in the
inside
south.
you?
The tap water up here is from the springs. It's so clean and fresh and has no staglamites whatsoever. Copenseethed southerner. My bones are strong from all the chalk I've been drinking, that I could mull you into a fine paste. You guys are like a 2-hour drive from each other. Disney didn't kill the EU. The EU hasn't done unless you and everyone else let it die. Lucasfilms made the decision to create new stories. Get to know these facts. I spent a good minute staring at this, trying to work out how Disney could possibly kill the European Union. Disney caused Brexit. We Americans act really cocky and mean about freedom to hide the fact our government is crumbling and nobody is actually free, so please give us this one day to be annoying about it. Kind of feel bad for poor Americans now. A bit like the bully kid who you realize is only acting like that because their parents are cruel and neglectful. Hell no. Americans like the leading powerhouse. Wait, why does the American internet cost like $55? With all this net neutrality stuff, I've discovered that normally internet in the US costs like $55 a month. What? You're already getting ripped off like crazy. I'm getting fiber optic internet for 25 euros over here. That's like $31, $30. I'm gonna check if my calculations were true. 25 euros to USD. Ah, it's 27. $55 a month?
Almost.
No, it's much more. Comcast, Verizon, AT&T.
Oh, more!
Love to stick it to the Americans and
no.
overcharge for internet. Is America perfect? No, of course not. But do we have furious spinning blades in the drain of our kitchen?
Oh yeah, you guys have that!
Sink to pulverize wayward food scraps? Absolutely. This
I
is
want
cool.
that.
I wish we
Yeah.
had this. Every single European stereotype is true. Because why did I jokingly say, now you have to buy me a beer, after giving a cig to a German guy? And he went, they are not equivalent in price. Once I asked a French guy at a music festival in Paris for a hit of his joint, and he said, no, I am, selfish. Europeans travel in America and go to pay the restaurant bill without tip. We don't do that here.
Hi, thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel so you can see more. I also stream live on Twitch, so come join us sometimes. Thank you and bye!